If the sun were to suddenly disappear, what changes would occur on Earth? At that exact moment, nothing would seem different. For the first 8 minutes and 20 seconds, Earth would continue as usual, until the very last ray of sunlight reached us. Then, the sky would abruptly go dark. Eternal darkness would blanket the entire planet in an instant. 10 minutes after the sun's disappearance, the moon would also vanish from our sight forever. After half an hour, Earth's magnetic field would begin to fluctuate noticeably. If you were lucky, you might witness dazzling auroras in the night sky. After 1 hour, the surface temperature would start to plummet rapidly, though the Earth's core would still radiate immense heat. Communication networks would begin to fail. After 1 full day, the dawn humanity had awaited would never arrive, and never would again. Nations around the world would hold emergency meetings to discuss their next moves. Top scientists would launch urgent studies, trying to uncover the truth behind the sun's disappearance. After 1 week, photosynthesis would completely stop. Plants would cease producing oxygen, and 90% of Earth's vegetation would gradually die from the cold and the absence of sunlight. Power plants would run out of their final reserves of fuel. Electricity and heating systems would collapse. The surface temperature would continue to fall, reaching -10 degrees Celsius. Humanity would finally grasp the severity of the crisis. People would wear insulated suits and search for new refuges. Some would dive into the ocean in submarines. Others would huddle near volcanic hot springs for warmth. After 1 month, no miracle would occur. The surface temperature would have dropped to -20 degrees Celsius. With most plants gone, herbivores would begin to die out, though carnivores might persist a little longer. The ocean surface would freeze, and marine life would start to perish as well. After 6 months without sunlight, the planet's surface temperature would plummet to -50 degrees Celsius. Nearly the entire globe would be buried under layers of ice. Only a few cold-resistant plants might cling to life, but 99% of all animal and plant species would be extinct. After 1 year, the average surface temperature would reach -100 degrees Celsius. However, due to volcanic activity deep under the sea, some areas of the ocean would remain in a liquid state beneath the ice. All surviving life would now exist only in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, mainly bacteria and other unknown microorganisms. After 10 years, the surface temperature would drop to -200 degrees Celsius. Except for certain bacteria capable of surviving extreme cold, all life on Earth would likely have vanished completely. After 100 years, the planet's temperature would stabilize at around -200 degrees Celsius. The atmosphere would have contracted sharply, the ozone layer would be gone, and deadly cosmic radiation would strike the surface directly. Every trace of human civilization would be buried beneath endless ice fields. By this point, nothing could prove that life had ever existed on Earth. Freed from the sun's gravitational pull, our planet would have been wandering alone through the darkness of space for a century. If Earth were lucky enough not to collide with any asteroids or comets during its voyage, it would now be adrift in interstellar space. We don't know what fate awaits Earth, only that the age of humanity has finally come to an end. I am the captain, and I have been here all along.